My name is Whitney Holloway, and I'm the Area Director of Therapy Operations for Clear Sky Rehabilitation Hospital at Mansfield and Waxahachie. So we provide medical rehabilitation for patients that have sustained any kind of injury, life-changing injury, or someone that experienced a fall, or just someone that needs a tune-up that's been home and would benefit from regaining their strength and their independence. We provide 24/7 nursing care. We have physical, occupational, and speech therapy that we provide here at the hospital. We also have a physical medicine and rehab doctor that will be following the patient while they're here in inpatient rehab as well. We have pharmacy, we have dietitians that are on staff as well. We also provide respiratory therapy for our patients. So the gamut, we provide it here in inpatient rehab. So we see, as far as diagnosis, we see stroke patients, we see debility, weakness patients, we see a lot of ortho patients, patients that have had knee surgery, hip surgeries. We see patients with a lot of different comorbidities that maybe they've had a fall at home, or maybe they just went into the hospital because they just weren't feeling well and just needing some more assistance with getting them to that independent level. So our gym, which is amazing, it's 6,000 square feet. So it's pretty large. We have a lot of equipment. We have treadmills. We have what's called a new step. It's a bike that you use to pedal and work on your cardiovascular, just your cardiovascular endurance. We also have a BIT. It's called BIT, the BioNest Integrated Therapy System. It's used for all three disciplines, so physical, occupational, and speech therapy. They can use this equipment to help with coordination, to help with balance, to help with hand-eye coordination, to also help with just awareness of where they are. So this is a really neat piece of equipment that we like, and our patients really enjoy it as well. We have also this ADL suite, which is awesome that we're in. Patients can come in here and it actually simulates a home environment. They have a bed, they have a bathroom with a tub shower combination. We also have a refrigerator, a kitchen setup, washer and dryer. So they're able to come in here, simulate how they would be at home, and then also allows them to see if there's anything that we need to work on in therapy to help better prepare them to discharge. So that's a great question. So we do have patients that come in from the hospitals. So they go into the hospital and they're unable to return home at the time. So we get referrals from hospitals. We can get referrals from home. You can have a loved one at home and you say, okay, something's not right. They've had a fall. They don't want to go to the ER, but they need something. So you can call one of our clinical liaisons. They'll come in, do a home assessment with you, and we can admit straight from home. We can admit straight from the emergency department as well. We can also admit from skilled nursing facilities. After patients have finished their rehab at a skilled nursing facility and they still need a little more before going home, or family feels like the therapy that they're providing at a skilled nursing facility may not be getting them to that next level, they can call one of our clinical liaisons. They can go and do an evaluation, and we could potentially get them here in inpatient rehab. So oftentimes for inpatient rehab, a patient has to be able to tolerate 3 hours of therapy a day. So when you think about 3 hours of therapy, you think you have to do all your therapy back to back in those 3 hours. It's not true. We can spread out. The therapists are really good about spreading out the time frame. We stagger our therapists here. So we start at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we end around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So within that 7 o'clock to 4:30 range, that's the time frame that they have to do the schedule. So it's not back to back. We do try to allow for breaks when we can, and we incorporate groups. We think groups are so important for just the social interaction aspect, and our patients, they love it. They have a blast, and they forget that it's 3 hours of therapy. They do. Well, I would say we're definitely wanting to incorporate a lot more. We've been in communication. We're wanting to get pet therapy brought into our hospital. We think pets are amazing, and patients love pets. Also, employees love pets too. It just helps with the morale and just the overall environment when we bring pets around. So having pet therapy is one big thing. Also, I didn't talk about our courtyard that we have here. Really utilizing our courtyard. Our outdoor space is awesome. We have different levels that you can walk on, like the gravel, the cement, the dirt, different things like that they can stimulate being out in the community. So utilizing that space, we also have a little putt and golf area out there. So utilizing that space is something that we really want to utilize here for our patients when they come. and just making sure that patients know and that people know in Mansfield that we're here, we're available as a resource, and our goal is to get our patients home. Right now, year to date, we have our percentage is 80.3, which is great compared to the national average, which is 75.3, if I'm not mistaken. And so currently we're getting the majority of our patients home, which is great. Well, I think it's our interdisciplinary approach. It takes us all as a team. When people think about inpatient rehab, they only think about therapy. It's not about just therapy. It's about everyone that's in this building. It's from nursing, from dietary, to even the housekeepers. And everybody plays a part in making sure that our patients reach their goal, which is to get them home. So, an eagerness and desire to learn, to grow, and to be safe when doing so. We incorporate family when they first get here. We think it's so important that we have family and that we include them in their therapy session. But most important is asking them, what is your goal? What is it that you want to be able to do? Because my goal could be something totally different from what they want to do, right? We had one patient, he said he wanted to be able to go back to playing table tennis, and that was his goal. And so during the therapy session, we brought some paddles and we had him play a little table tennis as he was able to progress. Now, when he first started off, he couldn't do it in standing like he was able to do it first. But guess what? We started off in a seated position and then we advanced to standing, and he left and he was ready to start going back to his table tennis tournament. So that's what it's all about. It's about finding what they enjoy, what they like, and go and build from there. The one thing that I would say is patient-centered. I think that with the interdisciplinary approach that inpatient rehab takes, it allows for us to put the patient first and to really, really understand and know what it is that they would like to do and like to accomplish. And that's our goal every day in inpatient rehab, is getting them back to doing the things that they love and enjoy to do.